Hi guys, this is an application that can capture user drawing like this, and then the application will capture it and then pass it to a deep learning model, and then the deep learning model will try to predict what number that I have drawn. For example, 1, and you see you have drawn 1, and then 0. So today I'm going to teach you how to create such application that can capture user drawing, and then I will do it a more simple version for demonstration. So now let's get started. So the library that I'm using is PyGame, and then PyGame need to initiate everything by calling this command pygame.init, and then we can set out a screen by using this pygame.display.setMode. So this set mode, we need to pass in the screen width and the screen height, and then we can fill in some color to this screen. So I would like to fill it with black color, so the RGB value is 000. So to keep this application running, we need a loop that always running. So we can implement it like this. So in this loop, whenever there is any changes, it can be updated by using this pygame.display.flip. This is to update changes. So the changes shall be obtained from the user input. So in PyGame, we are going to obtain the user input from the event. So we can get the event like this: pygame.event.get. So before we proceed, we have to import some predefined event from the library, some from the pygame.locals. So for example, create mouse button up, mouse button down, and then mouse motion. These events are the one we need for this application. So we need to check it one by one. If the event quit occurs, means the user want to quit this application, we just simply stop running. So if the user click the mouse, meaning mouse button down, meaning they start to draw something. So we need a variable to keep track of it. So initially the user is not drawing, so drawing equal to false. When the button is down, the drawing is true. So now if the user stop drawing, then we can set the drawing to be false. And then we need to pass the drawing to the model to predict. So before that, we need to update the drawing to the application. So by detecting the mouse motion, we can update it to the screen, to the application. So we need to check whether the user is drawing or not. So if they are drawing, we have to update it. So we have to get the coordinate of the mouse first by using this command pygame.mouse.getPosition, and then we can update the screen of the application by using this command. So the screen is set the pixel where the mouse is located to certain color. So the color going to use is white color, so it's 255. So to make the changes more significant, I would like to use a loop to update the surrounding pixels. So I will just do like this. So that's it. So this application that can accept the user drawing. So now I'm going to pass this drawing to the model, deep learning model, and then the deep learning model will try to predict what is the number. So now let's proceed. So the deep learning model I implemented is using PyTorch. So I'm going to import some of the library that we need. For example, torch, and then the model, and then some transformation as well. And then we have to import OS to put the train model. So now let's get the model. The model that I'm using is resnet 18, and then I've trained it beforehand. So you need to load the model by using torch loop, and then you need to give the path. So I save it in models folder, and then the file name is model.pth. So I'm going to do this in CPU. So by using this, I can load the train model. So now I'm going to define the predict function. So the predict function is going to accept the image, meaning the user drawing, and then for the image we need to, I'm going to transform the image to the PIL format. So from this image, I convert it to PIL image format, and then I will have to transform it a bit because the array, the image that we pass in here is not exactly that not exactly what we draw. So we need to rotate it a bit. So then we rotate it first. Okay, so by using this rotation, we can get the image that we draw. So after that, I'm going to apply some transformation to this image before we pass it to the model. So the transformation that I'm going to use is grayscaling, and then resize it to 28, and then transform it to tensor. That's it. So now we can pass it to the model. So we can just simply before this we need to set the model into evaluation mode, and then we can just simply get the model to predict the image. but the image has to be transformed first. So transform image. So we pass the transform image to the model, then the model will give the output. So the output will be the probability of the 10 classes, meaning 0 to 9, and then we just need to get the highest from it. And then I will going to print the result in the command line. So that's it, I think. So we have to call this function at here. So first we need to get the value, the user drawing first. So to get the user drawing, we can call the function that will extract 3D array from this screen. So we can pass this array to the predict function, and then the predict function will convert the array to PLI image format, and then it will transform the image and then pass into the model to get the output, and then we will get our prediction and shown in the command line. So let's try it out. So let's say we draw 1. Oops. Also, the model is expecting 4D input, but our image is on 1D, so we need to unsquish it. So I think that should be okay. So I'm going to draw like this one. Oh, sorry, the dimension. Example 1. So the prediction 1, something like that. Let's say we draw something else, like 0. Then I can predict 0. Maybe I do something extra. So we will get, for example, just if user key in yes to clear, and then we are going to set it to fill the screen back to the original state, which means black color. I think this should do. Let's try it out. So let me draw 1. So we predict 1, and the application asks me want to clear or not. I say yes, then it clear. Then I draw another, for example 3. Okay, it predicts 3, something like that. So I think that's all for today. So to conclude, the encoder that I've used is resnet 18, and then I have trained it beforehand, and then the library I'm using is PyGame to create this application window. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.